fans are not the only ones who subscribe to odd, seemingly unrelated behavior to try and influence games. The players themselves even indulge.
Patrick revealed he has worn the same red underwear since his rookie season.
If we're on a hot streak, I can't wash them, you know? Like, I gotta just keep it rolling.
These show the human side of the game. We've dug up 10 intriguing ones from stars past and present, counting down from 10 to 1, ending with the wildest. Number 10, Jake Elliott's Pizza and Cheesecake Feast. Kicking off our countdown, pun intended, is Philadelphia Eagles kicker Jake Elliott's indulgent pregame ritual. The night before a big matchup, especially heading into Super Bowl territory, Elliott loads up on pizza and cheesecake. Yeah, you heard that right. Not some kale smoothie or protein shake, but just straight up carb heaven. Elliott swears this combo gives him the energy burst that he needs for those clutch field goals under the bright lights. Think about it. In a sport where precision matters and one bad kick can end a season, why mess with success? Elliott revealed this habit in interviews, explaining how the comfort food helps him relax and visualize success. It's not just about the calories, it's psychological warfare against the nerves. Who knew dessert could be a secret weapon? Number 9, Saquon Barkley's family handshakes. Sliding into number 9 is New York Giants turned Philadelphia Eagles running back Saquon Barkley's heartwarming family ritual. Before every game, including those nail-biting playoff pushes towards the Super Bowl, Barkley performs special, intricate handshakes with his kids. This is not your basic little high five. No. These are a customized routine full of slaps, fist bumps, and spins that he creates with each child. Barkley has shared that this tradition helps to ground him, reminding him why he plays. The love and support from his family amid the chaos of the NFL. A league where pressure can crush even the toughest athletes, this simple act keeps him focused and motivated. Just imagine the scene. Pre-game warm-ups are done, helmet in hand, and Barkley sneaking in these moments that turn a monster like him into a doting dad. This has gone viral on social media a few times, with fans loving the wholesome vibe. For Barkley, who battled injuries early on in his career, this ritual became a beacon of positivity, which would go on to help him rush for over 1,000 yards in multiple seasons. It's a reminder that behind the brute force on the field, family fuels the fire. Eagles fans, if you're watching, this could be the charm for another ring. Just saying. Number 8, Emanuel Sanders' Madden victory. At number 8, we've got wide receiver Emanuel Sanders' virtual domination ritual. Before suiting up for real battles, Sanders fires up Madden NFL and makes sure to beat that day's opponents in the video game. It's all about visualization. He plays out scenarios, scores touchdowns, and mentally prepares for the physical clash. Sanders, who won a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos in 2016, credits this habit for sharpening his instincts and building unbreakable confidence. In interviews, he's laughed about how he'd tweak player ratings or strategies to ensure a win, turning it into a psychological pump-up session. Think of it as a modern twist on old-school film study. Instead of just watching tape, he's simulating the win. This tradition caught on during his stints with the Steelers, Broncos, and Saints, where teammates would join in for laughs. In an era where esports meets pro sports, Sanders' approach bridges this gap, showing how gaming can enhance real performance. For aspiring players, hey, just saying, it might inspire you to grab a controller before your next pickup game. Who knows? Maybe it's the edge that lands you in the end zone. Number 7, Brian Urlacher's chocolate chip cookies. Sweetening up number 7 is Chicago Bears legend Brian Urlacher's cookie craze. The Hall of Fame linebacker would munch on exactly 2 chocolate chip cookies before every game.
Pre-game meal. What was the best thing to have before a game?
I have 2 chocolate chip cookies before the game in the locker room.
2 chocolate chip cookies, Brian Urlacher, cheat meal.
For a noon game. Orals.
Absolutely.
A ritual that he stuck to throughout his 13-year career. Urlacher believed that the sugary treat brought good luck and a quick energy hit without weighing him down. He revealed this in post-retirement chats, explaining how it started in college and just kind of carried over to the pros. Heck, he even did it during the Bears' Super Bowl 41 run in 2007. Despite the team's loss to the Colts, Urlacher's performance was absolutely stellar, with tackles flying everywhere. And the cookies were not just about taste. They were a mental cue, signaling that it was go time. Fans have tried replicating it, baking Urlacher specials for game days, with mixed results. In a sport dominated by strict diets, this indulgence stands out as a bit of a rebellious charm. Urlacher's story shows that even elite athletes have guilty pleasures that power their dominance. Bears faithful, next time you're tailgating, add some cookies to the menu. It just might summon that old school defense. Number 6, Harrison Smith's hot sauce shot. Heating things up at number 6 is Minnesota Vikings safety Harrison Smith's fiery pregame shot. Before hitting the field, Smith downs a straight shot of Tabasco hot sauce, claiming that it sharpens his senses and wards off any lingering doubts. This spicy tradition, which he maintained since his Notre Dame days, is all about that adrenaline rush. The burn wakes him up and gets the blood pumping. Smith has joked in interviews that it's like lighting a fire inside, perfect for the cold Minnesota winters or high-pressure playoff games. During the Vikings' deep runs, like the 2017 NFC Championship, this ritual became his secret edge, helping him rack up interceptions and tackles. It's a bold move in a league full of hydration routines, but for Smith, a 6-time Pro Bowler, it's a non-negotiable. This one proves that sometimes pain is the path to gain. Number 5, George Kittle's dad letters. Touching down at number 5 is San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle's emotional powerhouse ritual. Before every game, Kittle reads handwritten letters from his dad, Bruce, packed with encouragement, advice, and family wisdom. This tradition started in college at Iowa and has carried him through multiple Super Bowl appearances, including Super Bowl 54 and Super Bowl 57. Kittle calls it his armor, saying the words remind him of his roots and fuel his ferocious blocking and receiving. In some pretty tear-jerking interviews, he's shared how the letters vary. Sometimes motivational quotes, other times personal stories that hit home harder than any pep talk could.
What do these letters mean to you?
Everything. I mean, he takes the time to do it every single week. If I can make my dad proud of me, then that's all that matters.
During the 49ers championship chases, this habit kept him grounded amid injuries and hype. It's gone viral, with fans sending their own letters in for solidarity. In a very brutal sport, this tender ritual kind of stands out, showing that vulnerability can be a strength. For Kittle, who's known for his wrestling-inspired celebrations, it's the quiet moment that unleashes the beast. Niners Nation, if you're inspired, maybe write your own letter before the next game. It could be your lucky charm, or it could just be a nice heirloom to hand down to your kids. Number 4, Tom Brady's chicken parmesan ritual. Cracking the top 4 is the GOAT himself, Tom Brady's savory superstition. The 7-time Super Bowl champ ate chicken parmesan before every big game, a meal that he dubbed his power fuel. Brady stuck to this during his Patriots and Buccaneers era, crediting the dish for sustained energy without the crash. He revealed it in his TB12 method book, explaining how the protein-carb combo aligned with his strict diet while providing comfort. In Super Bowls like 36, his first win, to 55, his last, this ritual was a non-negotiable, even traveling with chefs to ensure perfection. Teammates like Rob Gronkowski joined in, turning it into a bit of a team vibe. Despite his avocado ice cream fame, this Italian classic was his guilty secret. Brady's 10 Super Bowl appearances prove that it seemed to work wonders. And it's a tasty takeaway. Who the heck doesn't love chicken parmesan? Seriously, great dish, great meal. I don't know, maybe try whipping it up next game day. Look, it might not give you 7 rings, but it'll definitely make watching the game a little more delicious. Number 3, Clelin Ferrell's movie night. Lights, camera, action at number 3. Defensive end Clelin Ferrell's cinematic escape. The night before games, Ferrell hits the theater for a movie, complete with popcorn and snacks in order to unwind and reset. This ritual, which he started in college at Clemson, helps him escape the pressure cooker of NFL life. Ferrell shared how the dark theater blocks out distractions, allowing visualization of sacks and tackles. In Super Bowl pursuits, this habit kept his mind sharp amid grueling schedules. Number 2, Travis Kelce's playoff beard. Almost at the top, number 2 is Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce's grizzly growth. During playoffs, Kelce lets his beard run wild, refusing to shave until after the Super Bowl. This playoff beard tradition, borrowed from hockey, started during the Chiefs' 2020 run, and has since become synonymous with their dynasty. Kelce believes that it builds team unity and bad luck-proof mojo, with the scruff symbolizing grit. In interviews, he's laughed about looking like a lumberjack. But I mean, with 3 rings, who's arguing? Fans track its length on social media, turning it into a bit of a cultural phenomenon. For Kelce, who's as flashy off-field as on, this rugged ritual grounds him. Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, if you're going out 1-2, you're in pretty good company. Who knows, maybe it'll hex the opponents. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes' lucky red underwear. Taking the crown at number 1 is Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes' most intimate ritual, his lucky red underwear. Mahomes has worn the same pair for every game since high school, washing them carefully to preserve the magic.
Of course, I think it was Eli had to say it on the broadcast, and I was like, now it's going to be a thing. So they'll still be worn as long as we're winning. So I'll make sure to clean them.
From Texas Tech to back-to-back titles, this under-the-radar, literally, charm is his ultimate secret. Teammates tease him, but I mean, with his cannon arm and clutch plays, the guy's untouchable. In a sport of multi-million-dollar gear, this simple fabric stands out as pure superstition gold. But for Mahomes, it's not just luck, it's legacy. Hey, Chiefs fans, who knows? Maybe red is your new favorite color. I mean, I kind of figure it would be already, but what do I know? Go buy some red underwear. But what is your pregame ritual? Which one of these was your favorite? Which one do you think's the most ridiculous? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, then hey, clicking the like button helps us out a ton. And you know, we really appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, then subscribing is a great idea, because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.